Hello everyone, this is Ep26 and welcome to episode 26 of Ep26's Modern Skyblock series. Look what I got! I'm excited. I found, one of those quests that we completed last episode totally got me this Supremium watering can from Mystical Agriculture, which typically I wouldn't be able to get because it requires some unfamiliar items. But hey, I got it as a reward from a thing, from one of those loot things. So yeah, and guess what? It works on these specter saplings too, which is kind of cool. The luck with the specter saplings is kind of like all over the place as to whether or not you get something good from the trees that grow. Like the saplings are a super rare drop, but luckily you typically on average get at least one and sometimes more than one, either sapling or ectoplasm. So like, see, we got a sapling and an ectoplasm. Actually, we got two saplings that time. Super lucky. Nice. Anyway, I'm not doing a lot with that. I just want to show off that I got it because hype. And I'm excited. But mostly it's the watering can I'm excited for. But also, I think that means that we could, if we wanted to, real quick, knock out one more quest from the True Magic line. So your own room. The Specter key gives you your own room in the Specter dimension. I kind of wanted to check that out. And that just requires 3 Specter ingots and a stable Ender Pearl, which requires that. So I think that's doable, right? And the Specter ingot is what? Gold, lapis, and one of those things. So if we got some gold, and we got some lapis, and we got 3 Specter ingots. Boom. And then we need some obsidian and an ender pearl. So obsidian, remember, is kind of a nuisance, really. But it should be doable. Did I move all my stuff? I must have. Yeah, obsidian's like a little... there's probably a better way. Oh, look at you guys being all a giant mess. Should I look at potentially trying to solve that? Ow, what was that? Oh, hello. Some kind of exploding thing happened. Should we look at maybe fixing that this episode? Ooh, that might be a good idea. I was gonna like look into getting into actual sorcery and stuff. Plus I have some immersive engineering to do. But that said... maybe fixing that mess over there. Because it's like been on my to-do list for like 10 episodes now. And I feel like that would be cool to do. Right? So that should be 8 obsidian. You guys explode and you come over here. So in a minute we'll have the obsidian that we need for this. But yeah. So what kind of piping options do we have? I don't know how to tech up. I imagine it seems like our book has kind of branched into the magic line and the tech line. So like once we got to basic farming, well basically along here is where it's split, right? So like we've been doing mystical flora and some true magic, and now we have the power of stars, but then we also have this tech line, which is a basic factory and life in the forest and bees. And Basic Factory also branched out into heavy machinery, which I'm assuming will branch into another tech mod. So part of me is saying, do we wait for a better piping system, as in like thermal or something like that has a better transfer pipe option? Or do we use buildcraft pipes, which I'm pretty sure that's like the only option we have right now in terms of item transfer. Like we have conveyor belts, but you know, I kind of went over my conveyor belt feelings in the past, right? So that's calculator mod. So like ducts, I assume are gated. I would be shocked if they were not. Yeah, I don't even see them in here. So that's a thing, right? Induction smelters, yeah. And for sure, like this is gated, right? So there's no way I'm gonna have like item ducts, right? Like definitely not happening. So I guess my question is, do we hold out until we get good item ducts, or do we automate with our current solution, which is buildcraft pipes? Let's do buildcraft pipes, and see how that works out for us. The other thing I might want to look at is, do we have some kind of better hopper yet that we have access to? So we have the hopper hawk. That's a thing. Oh, we have pearled ender hopper, but that requires the unfamiliar item ender hopper. Impulse hopper from Ender.io takes inputted items, only output center. There's a full server. Okay, yeah. Well, that's cool. That sounds new. I'm not familiar with that thing. Neat. So Hopper Hawk could be a cool option. We might do Hopper Hawks to collect the items that are in there. Because then we could get away from the Hopper thing, and we could have like a better map out of getting this working. So maybe we'll work on that today. Let's get more of this acacia wood slabs. Does that sound cool? Hopefully we have some. Do we have any acacia wood? Do I have to grow some acacia wood? Probably. Just to stick with like the theme of what's over there. Yeah, no, that was right. Cool. Can you grow all these? Oh, that is beautiful. Grow, trees, go! Look at all the growth that's occurring, courtesy of this awesome thing that we have. Nice. That is pretty awesome. I'm just a little bit hyped about that watering can, can you tell? What gave it away? So acacia wood slabs, boop doop. Cool, and a builder's wand. So like we can expand out our current platform just a smidge. And create some kind of better sorting system over here. Does that sound like kind of a plan? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is... Okay, so it is 1Y level down. I might just maybe want to flatten this out. Just because I don't usually like... Hello, why did that do that? That's not what I expected you to do. Not that I'm super complaining. Well, I'm a little bit complaining. But that's not what I expected to happen when I builders wanted that. It makes sense that that's what happened, but it's just not what I expected to have happen. So, cool. I expected it to build like that. But no, I totally get why that did what it did. It built like a builder's wand. I would call that a dire derp more than anything. Which you guys should be used to by now. So to be fair, what I should probably be doing is this, and just building with proper slabs, right? That seems more appropriate than anything. So over here could be something of a sorting system for us. Does that sound fair? I think that sounds cool. Just expand this out a little bit. So roughly a sorting system for all the loots that we have. And maybe we just don't have such a compact mess over here, right? So we'd have a hopper hawk, and then we'd have some transport pipes. So let's go get some transport pipes and see what we can see. So we want some buildcraft pipes. So we're gonna definitely want some glass. I've not played with buildcraft in 1.12, so I have no idea how or if this works even. But we'll definitely want some gold transport pipes, maybe a few gold transport pipes, because I like speed. So that is, this is the extraction pipe, right? Routes items. Clay is an insertion pipe. Ooh, that's cool. I want to try that out. Dirt, please. So that, and that. Insertion pipe, a native insertion pipe sounds good to me, right? Because we could... Insertion pipe would probably work pretty well for what our purposes are. We may or may not want a diamond pipe, but we'll see. Only connects to other pipes. It's probably not a bad idea to have one of those maybe, but we'll see. And we don't need the obsidian. So wooden diamond transport pipe, round robin extraction pipe. Oh, that's cool. Paints items, routes painted items, gate controlled extraction pipe. Probably don't need that. And then you've got your kinesis, right? So let's try that, and we'll probably also want... from buildcraft, whatchamacallit, the engine, right? Is that what it's called, an engine? Redstone engine? Yeah. So iron and redstone. All right, I never made my thing. I was gonna make that spectral key. See, I got all distracted on my new project, and I forgot about the old project. Yay. So some true magic. Cool. Hey, a functional wasteland pig statue. Bobblehead from the statues mod. Cool. All right. Neat. Should we check this out? So what do I do? Do I just go right click it somewhere? It looks like it would do something. So that's a thing. Gives me my own room in the spectral dimension. I bet if I hit this, the specter key grants you access to your own private room in the spectral. Holding right click for 5 seconds will teleport you there, doing the same thing in your room, teleport you back. Okay, so I just have to do it longer. Hey, there we go. Neat. That's cool. I like that tip. That's literally what I was just discussing with myself for a while. It was like, do I wait for something better or do I use what I have available? And that tip is like, man, you should probably use what's available, Direwolf. I feel like somebody's been spying on me. That tip literally answers what my beginning of this episode question was about. Okay, cool. Creepy, but cool, I guess. So let's clean up inventory real quick. So you can go away for a minute, as can, well, you might want to hold on to you. I like that watering can, and I definitely want to keep using it. But otherwise, this can go in here, and we've got a bunch of blocks that can probably go away. Cool. I'll hang on to this extra acacia wood. Oh, I did have some acacia wood. Cool. All right, good deal for now. And you can go away for the time being. So we'll want some redstone engines, which will be some redstone and some iron. We'll want at least one redstone engine. So what are my engine options? I presume redstone's kind of my only. The only problem is I want to make sure that the redstone engine can keep up. So there's also the creative engine. So those are your only options for now. I'm going to want to make sure that the redstone can keep up. So what I'll do is... Oh, look at you. Okay, cool. Do what now? Okay, that was a weird desync going on, but word. Oh wait, I have a redstone engine here, don't I? Cool. I'm gonna get another one or two. Or one. And get ready for what we're gonna do. So a chest. You know what, let's get a crate. Does that sound like a plan? Yeah, I think so. Chest to storage crate upgrade. Perfect. Cool. So the storage crate will be like the source input chest of all of our stuff. Or maybe that'll be... That might want to be... Oh, hey, right. It's dark over here, isn't it? Good enough? Yeah. That might want to be... Yeah, I think I'll make that. And I'm probably going to want to move all this stuff. And hopefully I can move these in a smartish kind of way. But we'll see. Maybe they'll move over to here. That I like the idea of. I like that idea a lot. So you guys break. And maybe we'll have like, I don't know, we'll see. We'll something. That'll be good. So this could be like my things that don't fit in the drawers chest. So we're going to totally want you, bag of storage. Is there a block under you by chance? Because I really don't want you going into the void. I feel like that would be a bad day. So let's make sure that all of this has blocks under them. Cool. And I'd love it if I could get my unfamiliar items here, but I bet I can route them into drawers. So that might be a thing we do. Okay. So with that said, right, let's assume that like we have our drawer thing here, right, with drawers all around it. So you'll probably be an insertion pipe on that. And then we will want, let's have back here our bag storage. So we'll probably want to insertion pipe on that. And then we can have our small storage crate, which will be an insertion pipe on that. Does that sound like kind of a plan? That should work. So let's try this and see if it'll work. So I think I should be, in theory, good, able to pick this up and do a drawer controller like right here-ish. And that's what I'll do for lighting there. Now, can I just this? Like so? Nice. That saves me the trouble of picking these bad boys up. Now, realistically, I'm not going to want to keep loot bags in here. So we'll probably pipe these out into the bag storage in a minute. But at least for now, we're just replicating our current build design. Cool. I like this plan. Tis a good plan. And then maybe these guys can go. Still bright enough? Yeah, it looks good. I might rearrange this a little bit, but for now, that should function, right? So then we'll want, I'm probably going to run my piping under here a little bit. Because if I could pipe underneath, that would be cool, so that I don't actually see any of the piping. But I'm definitely going to want like a lower level here. So what's involved in making an elevator? I'm assuming I can, right? No, I thought the elevators mod was in this. But maybe I'm mistaken, or maybe it's gated. That would be a weird gate, though. Like, why do you need to gate that? But so I'm going to assume that the mod is just not in the pack, which is a bummer. All right, so let's get cool. That should do. And then we just want like a little bit of workspace down here. Just so I can mess with pipes and whatnot, right? Now, technically, I could just run it straight from this gold pipe, or from this gold chest, which has all the stuff showing up in it. So I guess I don't really need an input chest, and that's fine. So let's get our wooden transport pipe going here. And then you're going to go into gold. And I basically want to run you right past. So what I'll do is build like around here. That is my drawer controller, so that's what I want to tap into. So basically we want to run I would like you to run right past that guy. So maybe if you were one lower, that would be smarter. So let's do that. That should be ideal for me. Yeah, I like it. So what we'll do is grab that and move it one block down and put the empty drawer in its place. Literally, where did you go? Where? Where did it go? Minecraft's block breaking is sometimes derpy. I might have to make a drawer controller. I think it flew backwards. Alright, drawer controller, you're coming. You're coming with me, sir. You're under arrest for doing a bad job of dropping drawers and controllers. Do I have a drawer controller, an extra one? I have a compacting drawer. Okay, but I have a basic drawer. Drawer controller needs a diamond and 2 quartz. And I think I've got some extra redstone, right? Where did my extra redstone go? I didn't use it all, did I? No way. Oh well, let's get some more because we need to. So these and my gunpowder. I swore I had extra. What was that? Hello. It used some of that magic stuff that I have. Did you notice that? I think that's some kind of something. And yeah, you're charging me back up. Cool. So, you and you. Yay, redstone. And smooth stone, which should have some around here. All the explosions. Okay, let's try that again. This time with less dire derps. So right here is where my controller will be. And the reason for that is so that I can run my clay transport pipe. So it's gonna presumably attempt to insert anything it can into that. And if it can, great. And if it can't, oh well. And then you are gonna go here and then here. So that should try to insert any loot bags in there. And if it can't, then oh well. So then we just need 1, 2, and we'll probably have a third and a fourth, but for now, that's good. So now, some levers, if you will. So let's see what happens. Hey, look, it's working. Nice. Okay, cool. So are our arrows going up? Is that an accurate assessment of what's going to happen here? 1263, 1267. Hey, cool. Look at that. Neat. It's working. It's working. 1271. Beautiful. And I presume that, like previous versions of buildcraft, that will eventually speed up. And that's neat. So the goal will eventually to be that this is, you know, progressing faster than the drops are occurring, right? So I kind of want to leave this here and keep an eye on it. I'm interested to see what happens when we do something like that. So that actually will go into. So let's do something like the splash potion, right? Where does the splash potion wind up? Hey, it did bounce. Look at that. Cool. And it bounced out of that, and then it went into the... Hey, it's working! Neat. I had no idea if that would be a thing. Now, the only trouble... Well, actually, no, that shouldn't be too much trouble. So you guys... Do I have a key in here? I do. So what I'm going to have to do is remove all these. Unlock it. Oh, hello. Don't lose that. Not that it would be the end of the world if I lost that, but you know. And then that would be cool. Nice. And then do the same thing with these guys, right? Right. Shift clicking with a sword does something weird with that mod. Now can I... Oh good, you did the thing. Because you weren't ever locked to begin with. Nice. So what I'll see, or eventually see, is will we have enough? So this is going to be a lot. I have to click a lot here. Yay! Got it. Cool. Oh, hello you. Locked. Unlocked. Cool. Now you guys. I'm not able to right-click this into here. Oh, hello. You dropped unfamiliar item. Right. Not allowed to even have it in my inventory. Look at that. But here's my suspicion. You ready? If I put you guys... I'm allowed to have it in my inventory, but not in my hand, right? So if I did that, and then I unlocked you... Come on, pipe out the things. Wrong things. That's what I want. Locked. Nice. Okay, so these things should eventually kind of wind up in the right place. So you can go away, you, and you. So we'll see what kind of stuff lands in here. I might wind up making this like a clay transport pipe here, and then the final one being the trash can. Does that sound cool? But this is actually working kind of cool. And look, that one's sped up. Nice. So we might actually get to a point where this is fast enough and we're in good shape. And it looks like we actually cleared the backlog of items sitting there waiting to be collected. So that's even cooler. I like that quite a bit. So that means we've cleared out a pretty decent backlog here. So we'll see what kind of excess junk, quote unquote, gets collected. And then we'll see about storing some of that excess junk in drawers. Now you guys, what do we got by way of... All right, so we've got one storage upgrade. So let's put another one in there. So that should hold a lot of Imperium, like a real lot. And that should be good for us. So I'm down with that. Okay, cool. So cover you guys up. And that is organizing with buildcraft pipes. Neat. You went to blue again. You were green a second ago. Why'd you go from green to blue? Interesting. Not entirely sure how it all works, but looks cool. Kind of want to do like... Can I do another engine, please? Should be able to, right? That shouldn't be too much of an ask. Technically, I have room for 2 more engines on that thing, but we'll just do that. And I don't know if I can... Which makes this no longer necessary, technically. Neat. Cool. That's nifty. If I wanted to, I could put a 4th, but I really don't think I need it. I don't think I even need the 3, to be fair. I think I would probably get away with at least 1, if not 2, and 3 might be overkill, but hey, if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Nice. All right, so you're going to clear out the backlog of that stuff. And remember, we had a huge backlog here, so eventually we're going to want to... How are you guys doing? 183, so you're not that full. Super nice. Okay, cool. Items transferring out and routing via pipes. Sweet. So we have a huge amount of bag types sorted there and ready to go. So if I ever decide I need something that comes out of a bag, I can pick which bag I want, and there you go. Done deal. Cool. So we'll check this thing in a minute. I might consider using diamond pipes to route things like bows and boots and stuff into the trash can, but I'm not 100% sure, so we'll see. For now, let's, for the sake of appearances, that's cool. Okay, so we'll come back and check on that thing in a minute. Hey, Enderman, it's raining. Not only do you spawn during the day, but you don't care if it rains. Way to go. Alright guys, so today's episode did not have any progress via questing. Let me know in the comments if you liked that. Typically, like, my instinct is like, we need to progress, right? But to be fair, I feel like we did some really good work today. So I hope you enjoyed it. But that's the wrapping up point for the episode, believe it or not. So Daryl20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We will come back next time, and maybe this is when we'll do progression, right? Next episode, F4, F7, yeah. Next episode we'll do progression. So what do I do? Shift right, shift click use. Interesting. So what does shift click do exactly for me? But it's cool. And I guess you'll recharge me at some point? If that actually used up anything. Yeah, so we'll come back next episode, and we'll see how things went with our sorting. Oh yeah, look at that. It is doing a great job of clearing things. Should I put red hearts inside one of these drawers? I totally could, right? There you go. Red hearts in a drawer. Nice. All right, guys. Take it easy.